All right, let's get this show started.
In today's video, Dana White shares breaking news. Bisping and Smith react to Luke Rockhold's loss to Mike Perry. Mike Perry talks becoming the face of BKFC. One CEO claims Francis Ngannou turned down a $20 million offer. Khabib and Henry Cejudo compare notes. And Fabricio Werdum shows off a new jacked physique. Dana White has taken to social media to announce that Bryce Mitchell will be out of his UFC 288 fight against Movsar Evloev with an undisclosed injury. Diego Lopez will replace Mitchell on 5 days' notice.
What's up, guys? Some breaking news about the fight this weekend. Movsar was facing Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell hurt his back in training. He is out. We are bringing in a kid named Diego Lopez, okay? If you don't know who Movsar is, he's 16-0. He's an unbelievable grappler, unbelievable puncher, and a great wrestler. This kid has 0 holes in his game. He is the guy that everyone is worried about. He's ranked number 10 in the featherweight division. He is taking on Diego Lopez now, who's coming in on 5 days' notice. This kid's a great grappler and has a 90% finish rate. I love kids who step up and take opportunities. This is a huge opportunity for Lopez this Saturday night, live on pay-per-view from New Jersey.
Dana also announced that Amanda Nunes will face Irene Aldana at UFC 288 on June 10th after Juliana Pena suffered a rib injury.
Another one. So, Juliana Pena was taking on Amanda Nunes June 10th in Vancouver. Unfortunately, she broke her ribs. She cannot compete. We have Irene Aldana who's coming in, who won 4 of her last 5, and 3 of those were finishes. We could have another Mexican world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, June 10th, Vancouver, Canada, Nunes versus Aldana.
Speaking on his Believe You Me podcast, Michael Bisping and Anthony Smith reacted to Luke Rockhold's BKFC 41 loss to Mike Perry.
And it's nothing really against Luke. You know, I think I started to tell this the last time I was on, but I ran into Luke here in Denver a couple times. He came out and I talked to Perillo, hung out with him a little bit. You know, he looked really good, you know, at strength and conditioning. He was hitting mitts there too. He looked really smooth. But Luke's whole MMA game has been based around his ability to kick. You know, he manages distance with his kicks. He backs people off with power kicks. His whole game is built around it. So in bare knuckle, without the ability to kick, Luke's never been known as a big puncher. So I thought Perry would, and Perry doesn't give a shit. He just wades in the range. Luke has notoriously had some bad defense at times. And Mike Perry, if your defense is a little bit suspect and maybe your durability a little bit suspect and he can't kick, I just didn't see, short of a miracle, I didn't see Luke winning.
It's a really good point what you said, because when I watched it, and by the way, I'm in bloody Spain, so it was not easy to find it, you know.
Sure.
But his arms, I can't even do it. Right, his defense was so wide open.
Yeah,
it's bare knuckle boxing. You will get your face cut up big time, as we saw. You will get your teeth cracked, as we saw. You got to have a tight defensive guard. You know what I'm saying? He was way out there. His arms were far too wide like this.
Mike Perry on MMA Today shared his thoughts on becoming the face of BKFC and what it means to him to be on the top of the fight game.
It's always something I've wanted, credibility, you know, to be considered one of the toughest men on the planet, one of the best fighters. It's something that, you know, I pride myself on, being strong, being an athlete. It's this tough sport of fighting, and it's like a street fight where it's real. Like, if me and this guy met up in a bar, who knows what would happen? That's kind of the way I think of it, the mentality going into one of these bare knuckle fights. And the attributes suit me. So I've always believed that I was going to be at the top of the fight game, because I'm one of the baddest men on the planet, or one of the best men. I'd rather say best rather than baddest, because I'm not bad, I'm good. So, you know, but I'm grateful, and like I said, there's danger ahead, man. I gotta stay 10 toes down, because there's some great competition coming.
As we reported yesterday, earlier this week, One Championship's Chatri Sityodtong announced that the promotion wasn't going to submit a final offer for Francis Ngannou. While he stated the issues were non-financial at the time, he since clarified his comments in an interview with Daily Star. There, Chatri stated that they offered Francis $20 million. Sityodtong didn't clarify if that was for one fight or several, but did allege that Ngannou requested an executive role in the company. He said he was asking for a seat at the board of directors. He was asking for him to determine his opponent's pay. We offered him 16 million pounds, which is $20 million, guaranteed. The money wasn't enough. He wanted all these other non-financial terms that didn't make a lot of sense. We obviously can't give a seat at the board of directors. That doesn't make any sense. He would be a fish out of water in that position. Ngannou later took to Twitter and posted this photo captioned with "Some promoters, man," laughing emote. Francis also reshared this tweet from Jake Paul. Funny how promoters always try to devalue fighters for their own benefit / narrative. Francis is the best heavyweight MMA fighter in the world, and he deserves to be treated as such. Francis replied to Paul saying #and still. ESPN MMA has shared a video of Khabib and Henry Cejudo comparing notes before Henry's fight.
This is where this is the distance that I want. Where your punch cat hits me, your foot can. It's okay, even if you kick me, it's not a big deal. But I got to fake to the inside too much. See? I wouldn't want to fight.
Fabricio Werdum appears to be in the best shape of his life in the wake of his departure from PFL. He recently posted this video to social media. Werdum also posted photos from his body transformation captioned with, "The 60-day challenge pushed me out of my comfort zone to reach my best self. I think this teaching can be applied to all areas of life and works for everyone. We have dozens of excuses for not doing certain things, manual, but if we focus on the goal with determination, we can overcome ourselves and our limits. And the most important of all is the feeling of realizing that dream. It's the I got it, with help from my team and mostly my will to win. I did it, and you can do it too. Thank you all for the encouragement, support, and good vibes. We keep on moving forward." Day 1, 122 kilograms and 22% fat. Day 60, 110 kilograms and 13% fat. And here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet today. Third place was found over Twitter and was posted by a user named Cosmic MMA. Our second place pick was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Ibradza. And our top picked meme of the day was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Crazy Bartour. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.